Hi everyone, welcome back. So in today's session, we'll cover how we can create a Cucumber framework. Okay, with all your feature files, step definitions. Okay, what are the dependencies we need to add? Okay, so in the previous video, guys, I already discussed that what are the basic flow of Cucumber. Okay, Cucumber BDD Cucumber framework. Okay, how it's work. Okay, what is step definition file, what is feature file. Okay, and what are the main keywords of feature files. Okay, so you if you not go through this particular lecture, guys, I just request you just go for this. Okay, then you have to compare this particular one. Okay, that you can easily understand. Okay, so with further delay, guys, let's start how we can create Cucumber framework. Okay, so you know that, guys, to create a Cucumber whatever framework we have. Okay, we have to go for the Maven project. Okay, because it has the proper folder structure, guys, that we can add our whatever files required. Okay, so to create a project, guys, Maven project, we have to go for new. Okay, then project, then new, then project. Okay, then Maven, then Maven project. Okay, so after clicking on the next, guys, you can see this particular checkbox. Okay, and you have to just click on next, and you have to mention your group id and artifact id. Okay, so the artifact id will be, guys, your project name. Okay, so after clicking on the finish, guys, one project will be created like this only. Okay, and you have to wait for some time that the loader will be here. Okay, it will creating your all those required your folders. Okay, so after it completed, guys, you can see this particular like folder like src main java, main resource java. Okay, test java. Okay, so here only we can create all our features. Okay, so you have to go for, after creating the project, guys, you have to go for your directly pom.xml file. Okay, where you need to add the required dependencies. Okay, so I have already created, guys. Okay, so these are the particular dependencies. Okay, so where you can find this, you can go for your Maven repository website, guys. Okay, so this is a Maven repository. Okay, you can just type your Cucumber. Okay, you can see I have already created it. Okay, so you have to go for your browser, guys, here. Okay, you have to just type Maven Cucumber dependency. Okay, so you can see this particular website will open. Okay, you need to go for this website, guys, and you have to just see all your required dependencies. Okay, so I have already given the dependency, guys. You have to just note it down if you require. Okay, otherwise we can directly got from the website also. So I have given this Cucumber core dependency, guys. Cucumber core, then Cucumber io, so sorry, common io. Okay, commons io, then jerkin. Okay, then Cucumber unit, JUnit. Okay, then Cucumber Java. Okay, so these two 4 to 5 dependencies, guys, I have already added. Okay, so we can got all this from this Maven repository website, guys. Okay, so once we add this, okay, you have to save this file, guys. You have to wait for this this all the process will complete in the below. Okay, then we have to go for our next process. Okay, so after add this, guys, I already told, guys, in my last video that there are two basic files, three basic files we need to add in our Cucumber project, guys. Okay, so first one is the feature file, where we mention our all the test scenario and test cases there step by step. Okay, using given, when, then keyword. Okay, then we have to create our feature step definition file, guys, where we mention our actual test scripts of Selenium, Java. Okay, or whatever your programming language you want. Okay, you can just mention all the test cases along with the test scripts. Okay, and the step definition file. Then the next one is the runner file. Okay, where we mention our all these particular feature file and your step definition file. Okay, so just go for the new one, the first one, guys, the feature file. Okay, so you have to create one means package here. Okay, in any of your like your folder. Okay, so I have created here in the src test java, I've created one package like feature. Okay, then we have to create one feature file. Okay, so to for this particular icon, guys, you can see here the feature, the cucumber icon is there. So before all this process, guys, you have to just add one plugin here. Okay, so how you can plug in, you can remember we have added the test ng plugin earlier. Okay, so here also we can add the plugin in the Eclipse marketplace, guys. Okay, once you open the Eclipse marketplace, one search box will open, and you have to just type there Cucumber natural plugin. Okay, so this particular icon will be there. Okay, and you have to just install that. Okay, so after install that, guys, you have to just restart your Eclipse. Okay, then the process will complete. Okay, so this is a plugin required, guys. This is a mandatory plugin. Okay, if you not install that plugin, guys, this particular icon will not come after clicking your file. Okay, so you have to right click here and new and others. Okay, so in general, guys, you can see one file here. Okay, so select the file and next. Okay, then suppose login. Okay, and go for the login dot feature, guys. This is the most important, like your extension, guys. In the interview also they will ask what is the extension of your feature file. Okay, so dot feature you need to mention here. Okay, see, now it's created, guys. So this is a this is the dummy one, guys. Okay, they will already given you how this look like. Okay, so you need to remember, just remove all. Okay, so you have to just add your, okay, in the feature, guys, we need to add the title. Okay, what is the particular module you want to go to test? Okay, or it may be your type of test, whether it's regression test or your smoke test. Okay, so you need to just add your title here. Okay, so in my case, I just suppose I'm going for the test the login functionality. Okay, test login functionality here. Okay, functionality. Okay, and I'm just removing this one also. Okay, not required. And here you can see that this example citation is also there, guys. So if you remember, guys, in our last video only I will define that. Suppose we go for the parameterization. Suppose you have number of set of data, guys. So I have given that example like your login, multiple user login. So you have to just create this particular scenario outline here. Okay, and you can take different columns name and value here. Okay, so this particular example, guys, we will, if I just create a one more video for this. Okay, how we go for this scenario outline. So now we just go for the basic one, guys. Okay, so suppose my scenario will be here. You can see, you can know that, guys, I already explained you the in the feature will be the whatever the title. Okay, what is the main definition. Okay, you need to test. Then the scenario, guys, we mention our whatever the test cases. Okay, suppose you have number of test cases. So in the each and every scenario, guys, heading, you have to define the test case. Okay, what is the test case you just want to test. Okay, so in my case, I just suppose I am just test for that. Okay, means verify the login button is display. Okay, display. Okay, so in the given keyword, guys, I just give the precondition here. Okay, suppose do the setup. Okay, setup of Chrome. Okay, and if we have the multiple and given condition, guys, will define, but in my case I just given one only. So in the when, okay, enter the URL. Okay, and the then condition, guys, you know that you need to mention our verification step. We need to validate. Okay, so verify the what your login button display. Okay, guys, so I just remove this and keyword here. Okay, if you want, if you have the functionality like you have to add multiple, like the your precondition, okay, or the actual action or the verification step, you can add here. Okay, so guys, the feature file is created. Okay, now after saving it, guys, you can see the notification is like step do the setup does not matching the glue code. Okay, so what is glue code, guys? Your glue code means, guys, your step definition code. Okay, because in the interview also they will ask what is glue. Okay, so you can mention like the step definition. Okay, so now the feature file is created, the step definition not created. Okay, so what is step definition? Step definition in The step definition only we will mention our actual lines of codes. Okay, actual the test script, whatever the Selenium test script or the Java, we will mention there only. Okay, so how we can create it, guys? So you have to just right click on the login feature file, okay, and run it in the Cucumber feature. Okay, so there only we can get our actual, like your whatever that uh, your annotation with the annotations. Okay, we can got. Okay, so let's see in our console window it will create it. See, it's already created. Okay, so this is this particular in the regular in some of the cases, guys, the regular expression will be there here. Okay, you can see some number of your icons will be there. Okay, so now it is a normal one. Okay, so see, guys, all those method will be created here. Okay, so now we can copy all this. Okay, and you have to create one class here. Okay, in the in your particular step definition. Okay, so I have already created one package here called steps. Okay, so I have to create one class. Okay, so I have created one class here like verify login. Okay, so you have to just paste it. Okay, see, so you have to just import it one by one. Okay, so import io cucumber. Okay, one by one. So one shortcut key also, guys, for import, so control shift o. Okay, so here you can just at a time, suppose you have number of import to be done. Okay, so with the control space, oh guys, you can just import at a time. Okay, so I have already, see, it's already imported. Okay, so here, guys, we can add our actual code. Okay, whatever the code required, okay, you need to mention here. Okay, so suppose in our previous project, guys, if you remember, we have already do the initial setup here. Okay, so I just go to there only. Okay, because it will take to write all your steps. Okay, so you have already created, I guess. Okay, so you have to mention all these particular. Okay, suppose here, see, the login is there. Okay, so setup is already here. I just copying it. So from your care, guys, you can just mention all the steps one by one. Okay, because in here only we write. Okay, so suppose the system URL you have to just here. Okay, so before, guys, you have to mention our what web driver. Okay, so web driver, okay, equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, fine. So I will just import it. Okay, see, now the error will also come. Okay, so the initial setup is till here only, guys. Okay, so I'll just copy this one URL because this is required our next step. Okay, here only. Okay, fine. So I just directly mention your URL here. Okay, suppose my URL will be just taking from the constant. Okay, this one for kicks. Mention your URL here. Okay, so we have to verify your login functionality, guys, right? So better you go for that the previous URL. Okay, one demo will be, yeah, this particular one, because in the Geek for Kicks we can't find this login button. Okay, so better you go for this particular URL. Okay, fine. Okay, so we have mentioned two steps here. Okay, so we have to add this declaration also. Okay, fine. So here also we can add some wait time. Okay, Suppose, yeah, 10 seconds will be fine, no issues. Okay. Then here we will verify the login button is display or not. Okay. So what is the method, guys? Okay, just see you. Okay, let's open this particular URL here. Okay, to got this particular XPath. See, we need to just verify this particular login button is displaying or not. Okay, you have to go for the inspect here, guys. Okay, so this is our, okay, so we can take, suppose I am taking the name here. Okay, go for Control F. So the tag name will be input. Okay, guys, so how to write XPath, guys? If you want, I have already discussed briefly, guys. Okay, using the normal locators or content tags. Okay, there are a number of ways, guys, to write down the XPath. Okay, if you have no idea, guys, you can go my previous Selenium video, guys. Okay, again I have already discussed briefly. Okay, then come to the, okay, attribute and value. Okay, see, one and one is, one of one is display here. Okay, Control A, guys, here. Okay, Control A, C. Then to just write driver dot find element. Okay, by dot XPath. Okay, and mention your XPath here. Then you have to one method will, guys, like to verify the particular element in display. Okay, so dot, see, each display is there. Okay, this is a particular method, guys. Okay, there we can just verify that particular element is visible or not. Okay, so if it is visible, guys, it will return true or false, because this is a boolean one, guys. You can see. Okay, if you go for the each display, guys, see, can return type is a boolean. Okay, so it will, if it is display, guys, it will return true, otherwise return false. Okay, so we have done our all the initial step definitions, guys. Okay, we have just set up our whatever Chrome driver here. Okay, then URL we have given, and we are just finally just verifying here. Okay, so now we have to just create our what, the runner file. Okay, so come back to the project, guys. So here you can see one package I have created, like runner. Okay, so this is the runner class, guys. Okay, so see, you can just mention this particular one also. Okay, so suppose I am just commenting this particular all this code, guys. Okay, and here we just define our, where is our feature file. Okay, so in our case the feature file path will be this only. Okay, this particular one, so you can just copy it. Okay, and paste here. Okay, fine. And here you need to just define your glue, means your step definition. Okay, so what is the name we have created? Okay, login. We have the yeah, verify. Okay, login. Okay, so the steps is already, this particular package is already given here, guys. Okay, in the verify, the test and only you have already given it. Okay, and the tag name, if it's required, yeah, already you can check. Okay, yeah, the tag is already here. Okay, so you have to save it, guys, and run it. Okay, so after run this particular runner file, guys, you will got the result. Okay, fine, you have to just save it and run this particular file. Let's check. Okay, So there are some additional configuration guys to need to set up. Okay, so this is the steps guys, that how we can set up all this particular feature file, okay, and your step definition file, and as well as a runner file. Okay, so there is one error guys, I just here. Okay, so that's why it's not able to run. Okay, so this is the initial steps guys. Okay, you can take this particular example and just create from your side. Okay, so if any issue guys, I will help you out. Okay, so in the next video guys, I will just mention the possible interview questions, okay, for Cucumber. Okay, so this is the initial projects guys, how we can create, how we can run. Okay, so just practice from your side guys, and just subscribe my channel to latest update guys. Okay, so I have already like describe all this basic thing, your like your Java, basic Java, okay, test ng, okay, along with your Selenium test ng. Okay, so Cucumber also I have mentioned here guys. So I will put the in the next video, I will discuss about the important interview questions about the Cucumber framework guys. Okay, so just try from your side guys, okay, and practice it. Okay, so see you in the next video guys. Thank you so much for watching.